I wish the word around town got like the 5 shifters of demand or something. Are you in a one-line? I live in physics. Yeah, that's something going on in your world.
I'll just use my James Madison University.
No, I care. People talk about all right, let's get on the drill.
Too spoiled, dude.
Hey, do you think this is going to be any easier next year? Are you going to take it next year?
I don't know. Probably.
I'm probably only going to teach one more year, so if you're a Patriot fan again next year, I mean, eventually we get someone who doesn't care that you're a Patriot fan. Okay, by the way, if you need to schedule a time to meet with me, please send me an email. Because if I don't have a scheduled time by Friday, I'm just turning you into Mr. Mitchell for general detention. When will you be ready to take the test? Huh? Sure. Yeah, practice. Are you a track guy?
Baseball.
You have any Tuesday? Good. Good shape. Hey, Sam, how you doing back there?
You know what?
You know, this is my 5th trip in a row teaching, and I had to work no offset at this. I think I'm better with no offset. Yes, so huh?
You only teach this class?
No, I have other classes. What do you think they're paying you to teach one class in the whole school?
No, I meant like, not this course.
Yes.
Does that get like 5 years like the same exact thing? Does that get like,
Huh?
does that not get like boring? If it's
No, because you're not in every one of my classes. There's different kids in every class.
it's,
Yeah, you gotta do it. No, that doesn't get. I'll just do talk over this here. Listen, do you play soccer?
No,
What do you have that jacket for?
it's soccer, but I don't play.
Are you the manager?
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
Does that get boring? You bet it does.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, you got a jacket, it's worth it. All right. The marching band is taking over the world, so we can't have, we can't do the redo Saturday because the marching band will be here. And then Monday, some team has a game. So we'll do Tuesday at, like, I'm gonna say 3, but as fast as you can get there. Okay, I'll find a spot for us Tuesday after school. If you have a coach who you think will oppose you missing like 15 minutes of practice, is there something good going on in the hall? What? I mean, looking down there, I'll go look up there. Yelling at someone? Does Mr. Flannery yell? All right, anyhow, if you have a coach you think will give, just tell him or her to Do we have hers as coaches? Anyhow, tell him or her to call, to text, email me. I'll be glad to explain that you have to come and redo the test, since they feel free to wheel kids out of my class whenever the hell they want. I'm videotaping this, I probably shouldn't be. Something like that, okay. All right, 3 o'clock Tuesday, I'll try to get a space. All right, make sure you get a time with me. Otherwise, you then have to go to Mr. Mitchell, then you have to spend time with me and go to Mr. Mitchell, not worth it. All right, let's do the drill. Here we go, Bramble. Who's got A as in alpha? B as in broccoli. C as in Caroline. E as in Ellen. What are you gonna do? D as in dogwood. Okay. Now, how good are you guys? Have we learned about marginal products? No. But Weaver, does that matter to you? No. Because you're smart. Okay, good job. There we go. All right, I'll do redos for the quiz after school. God only knows. Did I show you this chart?
Yeah.
We did? Which section are you? Man, thank God for your section. All right, here we go. We did that. Let's go, Weaver. Let's give it a prayer. Let's go.
Dear God, please help us have a great first day of our new unit. Help us to have a strong end of the week. Amen. Send industrial south. Jesus in our hearts.
How many weeks do you think we've had so far without any interruptions to our schedule?
3.
I think we've had one. It's not a school. What the heck are we doing? Oh, I'm on tape. Yeah, it's a great schedule. Keep it up. All right, here we go. We're starting to produce. All right, I didn't give you room, but talk to your partner to go over these terms, see how they're working out. Chapter 13, anyone start reading it yet? What's it about?
I like marginal production.
Yeah, cost production, good. All right, talk to each other. Right? I know it's just. All right, anything up there you and your partner did not know? Alicia, I can't believe there's something up there you don't know. Go. Economic course.
Average shift for per unit subsidy.
All right, supply or demand shift, what do you think? Supply shifts, right, as of now, until we learn about, yeah, externalities, where the shift supply run.
There's also.
Yes.
The economic cost versus the cost.
All right, so economic costs are what we talk about. All right, unless they tell you differently, we're assuming they're explicit and implicit costs. Explicit, money I pay out, rent, food, wages, yeah. Implicit, instead of being a teacher, I could manage a pizza store and make 100,000 a year. As a teacher, I make 50. Does that come out of my pocket? No, but that's how much I love you, Weaver, that I'm giving up that money. Is that kind of a sad statement that I made more money as a pizza store manager than I make as a teacher? Yes. And wait, later in macro, we figure out how much money I made in today's dollars. I made 5 times as much as a pizza store manager than I do as a teacher. No, because then I wouldn't know you. It's the love. It's not all about money. Do you know the Beatles song? Money can't buy you love. No, it can buy you a wife. That doesn't mean it's buying you love. Anything else up here? You or your partner don't know. By the way, accountants only use explicit costs. I don't know, but Andrew, give me one.
Technology.
Technology,
Resources.
changing quantity, quality of resources and technology. No, it's those two. Changing quantity, quality of resources and technology. Okay, anything else?
Accounting cost is only implicit.
Explicit. Explicit. Huh? It's okay. Everyone needs to be a little more patient, a little more love. I got my plan if there's a big war, who I'm contacting.
Who is it?
Huh? You.
Yeah, you also.
I'm not saving anyone, I'm contact. We're all dying. Now I'm moving to Utah. I'm bombing the All right, anything else up here? All right. Alex, you're right. We are going to be using all of these in the new unit. Old learning, helping new learning. Yeah, Alex. How freaking easy is this going to be? Yeah. You've got your 97 already in your head for the unit test. Nice. All right, here we go. Inputs and outputs. Where have we used the word inputs and outputs before in this class? Yeah. Oh, cow. You keep talking like this, people are going to think football players are smart. Woo! What was it about? Woo!
Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost.
And the one who had the best opportunity cost, we said, had comparative advantage. Good. All right. Man, we're getting a lot of old learning. All right. Turn profits. Firms must make outputs. That's the products they make. I'm going to use, since I spent a good portion of my adult life in the pizza business, I'm going to talk about outputs, pizza today. And then inputs, or anything that makes the pizza, so the dough, the sauce, the cheese, the ovens, the pizza makers. All right, and they sometimes call those factors of production. Do you remember the 4 factors of production? Give me one. What is one of the 4 factors of production?
Resources,
Yeah. No.
technology.
Labor. Yeah, labor. Go, Victor, give me another. One of the 4 factors of production. He gave me what? Labor. No. Entrepreneurship. Land. Capital. Meaning money, right? No!
No, they mean, people, right?
Things that make. Things that make. All right, so land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Here, we just reviewed unit 1 in about a second. All right, total physical product, total output or quantity produced. Alicia, imagine how wired I was in the first class. This is like the 5th and I'm bored to hell. I cursed again on this tape. Do you know, before I worked at Domino's, I had never cussed in my life. And then I worked for a boss. Every word was, it was a claustra. And he had other, but man, he threw a lot of. All right. Now, marginal product, change in total product. Most of the time, the change in the input is going to be 1. All right, but you got to be careful. Because sometimes, Jake, they throw a 2 or a 3 in there just to see are you paying attention. Okay, we good? How you doing, Mike? You okay? Got your A game today? Okay. Who's got an AP environmental test today? Anyone? Okay. I heard it was really hard. And I'm serving just popped in for like a minute. All right. Think I put cost on your sheet, right? Here it has resources, but I think it works better if you're thinking cost. So fixed costs, again, if I'm thinking of a pizza place, the fixed costs are the rent, right? I can make 1 pizza or 50,000 pizzas. The rent is going to stay the same. If you're paying someone like a weekly salary, that's a fixed cost. The manager makes $400 a week. And that doesn't matter how many pizzas he or she makes. I used to do a dumb simulation. That's why it says table, scissors, and staplers don't. All right, variable costs are costs that do change with the quantity produced. So what cost in a pizza place would change as I'm making more or less pizzas? Well, if you're paying, so we pay the manager's salary and commission. So yes, commission would cheese, pepperoni. Anything else? Dough, sauce. Could even say electricity, hourly labor. All of those are variable resources. Okay. Yes, Mr. Jenkins, I did manage the highest volume pizza store in the world. Sherwood Road in Towson. So I went up to win the award as the highest manager. I sprinted up. I was so excited to meet the owner. Raced up, shook his hand. And you know what his inspiration was? Anyone could do this 1 year, but no one does it 2 years in a row. So I walked back to more like, we did it twice, Jenkins, yeah! I felt like running up the second time and going up yours, but I did. Huh? Oh, All right. All right. All right, now. Has anyone had a job where as you brought in more workers, you became less efficient? Okay, Woodrow.
I work at Fortunatus Pizza. And like we have like 8 drivers on a Friday night and we don't need that many people. And so we just like get in everyone's way.
Okay, it's not laziness, it's like you
Yeah.
just get into other people's way. I'm trying to think, when I ran the Towson store, we had between 25 and 30 drivers on a Friday night, and we didn't have enough.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's a totally different area.
Who else? Drunk?
We're down at pool and just brought in like younger new kids and they just couldn't do anything right. They're all lazy. I don't know if that's applies.
No, it does.
I work on Dunkin' and.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, and we have. people
Where?
In Finksburg. And we had a
You
bunch
live
of,
in Finksburg?
no, I live in Rice, so. But we had people leave for college, and now there's all these little kids that are just stupid.
It's great hearing you guys call like people kids, like I see like a 40-year-old teacher, I think they're a kid. Anyone else? It doesn't that happen sometimes in group work in school? You know, like you kind of just get in each other's way and, you know, all right, so we're gonna kind of look at that and we have what we call the law of diminishing marginal returns. And that's as variable resources, usually workers, are added to fixed resources. So sometimes like in Domino's, we'd have enough workers and we'd all be working hard, but we didn't have the ovens to put the pizzas in, like we had to wait for the pizzas to cook. So that hurt us. Or we didn't have enough room, so that hurt us. The additional output produced from each additional worker will eventually fall. And again, not because laziness. Again, maybe not enough ovens, maybe not enough room. Scramble, do you know the most pizzas your store ever made in an hour?
I have no idea. Probably a little more than that.
50, 60?
Yeah, probably something like that. I only have.
What was the worst?
You want to take a guess?
150.
You're close.
5,000.
5,000.
170.
Takes like 6-7 minutes to cook. 278. We work fast, hard, efficient.
Do you have the belt?
Yeah.
4 pizzas every day.
Okay. You do want to graduate, right?
It didn't matter. The orders placed, they already paid for it. So.
It doesn't matter. You want them to order again. Yeah, so what it would take about 4.5 minutes to cook a pizza. We had like 5 of those ovens stacked on top of each other. The real problem was space in the store to make the pizza. Huh?
5 others.
Yeah. How many do you guys have? Do you have the Baker's Prides or the Belts?
Biggie guys.
So they're slower. We have the Belts. But they actually do cook better. All right, too many cooks in the kitchen. By the way, should you ever spin the pizza? No! Because when you're spinning it, what happens to the middle of the pizza? It gets thin. So when you have toppings on the pizza, what happens? They drop in the box, not in your mouth, not good. Look how big these guys' noses are. Forget the pizza. Their noses are getting in the way of each other. All right. Last guy. All right. All right, a little graph here. And by the way, when I wrote the down, we had a guarantee. If you didn't get there in 30 minutes, we gave you $3 off. So it's a matter. Try to do 278 pizzas there in 30 minutes or less. That's why we got a lot of drivers on it too. All right, so we're gonna have stage one. What's gonna happen in stage one? Anyone? Stage one, looking at the graph. You want to be no go.
So,
What's gonna happen to marginal product?
so total product over time gonna rise and fall,
But in stage one, so right at the beginning, it's gonna what?
just rise.
And marginal product?
Yeah, I go straight up.
Okay, so stage one, you have marginal product and total product rising. Okay, now why? Because of what we call specialization. So what do I mean, like using the pizza example? I train Weaver just to slap dough. Deb would sauce the pizzas, Andrew would cheese them, Christopher would put the items on. They all became so good at that job that efficiency, so therefore marginal product would increase and total product would increase. Now, Evan, I know you don't care about tests. You're just here for the love of learning. But here's where they get you a lot. Marginal product is going down, right? What's going on to total product? Still going up, right? All right, that's stage two. Decreasing marginal product with increasing total product. Okay? So now I'm bringing Devin and Alex into work. They're still working hard, but like we don't have enough ovens to put the pizza in, or we don't have enough drivers to deliver. So our fixed resources, we're not getting all we can out of our workers, but still total product is going up. Now, where is total product at its highest? What's going on with marginal product when total product is at its highest? Where is it? You're pointing down, Victor, but exactly what number is it at? Zero. All right, that's a favorite question. When total product's at its highest, that doesn't mean marginal product is declining. Because marginal product can decline. Marginal product is zero. And that's true with all the utilities. Like total utilities at its highest when marginal utility is zero. And marginal revenues at its highest when total revenues at its highest when marginal revenue is zero. All right, any questions so far? Yes, sir.
Is stage one go again?
Stage one, they're both going up due to specialization. All right, now we're getting stage three, where you got negative marginal product, not declining, negative marginal product, which leads to total product decrease. And this is kind of the overcrowding. So it got to a place in the store where we have like 20 people trying to make pizzas and this like 8-foot back line, and you couldn't move. So everyone was working hard, but we were so crowded, we became inefficient. So both marginal product went negative and total product declined. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Any questions? What do you need, Victor?
I got it.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Marginal product. Hey, Zach, how you doing?
All right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
All right, you should be doing great. All right, Zach, how do I figure out the marginal product for the first worker?
Marginal product would be 0.
First worker.
Oh, I'm sorry. You would,
Yeah, if you're not sure, the formula is on page 1.
total product divided by units of labor, that would be
10, but not divided. It's change in total product, 10 minus 0 divided by change in inputs. Well, the change in inputs is always going to be 1 here. So you're just going to do 10 minus 0.
10.
Okay?
So it's gonna be 10.
Right. For the second one,
Second one would be
15. All right, you guys finish out the rest of the chart. You need to take your calculators out for the average, because some of those are weird. So. What are we talking about?
prove that there's a relationship between,
That's fine. Between what?
there's a relationship between these two graphs.
What would be the math term for it?
The ones with the derivative of-
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was thinking about that.
The calculus comes in a lot more at the next level. So could you imagine what life was like without calculators and cell phones? How did we survive? How did I survive as a kid? Had to take a horse to school. We had no cars. I actually like when the power goes out. It reminds me of the day, no electricity. I actually do like it. All right. No, what do we got for marginal product for? Could you just call us down?
Oh, you said working product?
Yeah.
So 0, 10, 15, 20, 15, 5, 0.
Okay, great. There it is, in case you just want to see it. For those visual learners. Is there anything like true to being a visual learner? No. one of those education fallacies that someone made up. All right, I'm just gonna give you the average. It would be 10 divided by 1 is 10, 25 divided by 2, 45. All right, on a test, I'll get you 1 second though. On a test, you are never gonna get like 10.71, okay? Noah, and then Jake.
So like, we're 8.75.
Yeah, and you'll never get that.
Are you finding the average cost?
Total divided by workers, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll give you a minute to chat with your partner, find the 3 stages on these numbers. Find the 3 stages. You chat with the person next to you, behind you, upstairs.
Each one is up to 34. Oh, yeah. And then Yeah. To 6, right? And then stage 2 is like, it's still falling. Kind of like total. Stage 2
Nice. There's some good work up here. All right. Mike, where's stage 1?
All the way down to 30.
All right, 0 to 3, right? Because 10 is increasing, 15 is greater than 10. Great. Stage 2 ends at 7. Okay, and then it goes to negative. So there are your 3 stages. Okay. Any questions? Okay, I got 2 of them. Here we go. Boom, there's the first one. You got a minute. I might even have 3. Holy cow. Take the question. It's a YouTube 28 other people. Feeling good about this question, Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alex makes a great game every day. All right, who's got A as an alpha? B as a broccoli? C as a Caroline? D as a dogwood? E as an Ellen? Did you not raise your hand? Are you confused? Okay. All right, so when is total utility? So just go back here. When are we at our max? When is the total at its maximum? When marginal's what? Yeah, so 0, right, 75. So that's what it was asking. So it was C. I think C was, right? Was it C?
Yeah.
All right. Does that make sense, Steph?
What's total utility?
Satisfaction. But all the marginals and the totals are the same. They're always going to be the greatest at 0. Okay. All right. Next up, after which worker does diminishing marginal product first occur? Oh, I hate this one. No, I've been giving a different answer for everyone. Andy, what would you pick for this? All right. It's occurring after the second or at the third, right? I hate these because I think you know the answer, but the wording, so after the second, because it occurs at, so it's 3, it's 4, and then it's 3. Okay, so it'd be A there. Let me see, do I have one? Any questions on that one? That's a weird word. All right, last thing of the day. What is the short run? Quick. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 day, 1 hour, 3 weeks.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. That has nothing to do with time. The short run is not about time. It is about fixed resources. So in the short run, there is at least one fixed resource. So Ross, how much time is the long run going to be?
When there's more than one resource?
No fixed resources. So in the long run, all resources are variable. So the short run, there's at least one thing. So like the ovens, or our pizza store was too small, but we couldn't get out of our lease. The long run, all resources are variable. All right. Zach, marginal product, what is that?
That's the number of products divided by number of workers.
Okay. All right, everyone have a great day. Put your slip in the box.